Welcome to Running the Kitchen. I'm Johnny Vaccaro. We have a real big treat for you today. I'm going to be making pineapple avocado salsa with spicy baked tortilla chips. This is going to be an appetizing summer side dish, perfect for entertaining when you have guests over for your barbecue. The recipe of the salsa combines juicy tomatoes with a nice contrast of spicy jalapeños and sweet pineapple. I'm then going to use tortillas that I'm going to bake in the oven and cut them up to make some baked tortilla chips. This is going to be a delicious and satisfying recipe that you and your guests are sure to enjoy. The ingredients are simple, so let's first go ahead and check them out. In this recipe, I'm going to be using tortillas, 4 tomatoes, 1/2 cup of parsley, half of a red onion, 1 clove of garlic, 1 jalapeno pepper, the juice of 1 lime, 2 avocados, 1½ cups of freshly diced pineapple, Tuscan olive oil, salt, and chili powder. First step is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees for the tortillas that we're going to make into chips. While the oven is heating up, I'm going to get all of the fruits and vegetables ready so we can begin making our salsa. I've gone ahead and cut up all of the fruits and vegetables except for the avocado. I'm going to slice up the avocado into small cubes and add them into a large bowl. And then I'm going to actually add the lime juice right away to prevent the avocados from oxidizing. And the size of all of the fruits and vegetables that you cut up is really up to you. If you want a chunkier salsa, go with bigger pieces. And if you want more of a liquidy type of salsa that you could actually use to top chicken or fish with, you can go ahead and puree it into a food processor. So I put the avocados in, and now I'm just going to squeeze in some lime to prevent the avocados from turning brown. Now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients, starting with the tomato. Next I'm going to add the 1/2 cup of fresh chopped parsley, and you can also use cilantro. I'm then going to add the jalapeno pepper, which I left some of the seeds in because I like the additional spice. That's where a lot of the spice lies, in the seeds and in the stemming. So if you don't like spiciness, just take out those seeds. It'll still be a little spicy, but not as much. About 1/4 or 1/2 of a small red onion, 1 clove of minced garlic. Smells delicious. And 1 cup or 1½ cups of freshly diced pineapple. Now that I added all the ingredients, it's time to go ahead and mix them all together. Just give it a mix, and you don't want to mix it too much because then the avocados might get a little bit mushy, but the color and the smells coming from this salsa are unbelievable. This salsa is very unique. It combines the spicy and the sweet. And it also combines the creaminess of ripe avocados as well. The salsa looks delicious. I'm just going to go ahead and cover it up with plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes while I prepare the tortillas. This is going to allow all of the flavors in the salsa to really absorb. The salsa is in the refrigerator, and now it's time to get started on the tortilla chips. I'm going to make the tortilla chips a little bit on the spicy side, but not too spicy because we already have the jalapeños in the salsa. So what I'm going to do first is actually prepare the mix that we are going to spread onto the tortillas before placing them in the oven. So first, I'm just going to go ahead and take some Tuscan olive oil, just about a tablespoon or 2, depending on how many tortillas you have. Today I'm going to be working with about 2 or 3 tortillas. And I'm just going to actually spread the tortillas onto a baking sheet that I've sprayed with Pam. And lightly brush the tortillas with olive oil. This is going to prepare them nicely for the oven and give them that crisp texture. Perfect for dipping in the pineapple avocado salsa. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of chili spice, some Mexican chili spice. And now that those are all set, I'm actually going to take a pair of cooking scissors and cut them up into whatever variation that you'd like. Today I'm just going to make it easy and cut them into small squares. Or triangles. Actually, today I'll do triangles. Now that I've cut all the tortillas into small pieces, I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit of sea salt, depending on how much you want. Now I'm going to put them into the oven for 6 minutes, and then after 6 minutes I'm going to go ahead and turn them around to ensure that all of the pieces have been baked equally, and bake them for another 5 or 6 minutes, depending on how crispy you'd like them. So I'll go ahead and put them in the oven. I just removed the tortilla chips from the oven, and everything looks fantastic. I transferred the salsa and the chips into a nice serving bowl and dish, and now it's time for my favorite part. I'm going to try the pineapple avocado salsa with spicy tortilla chips. So I'll go ahead and try this one. And they're nice and crispy, which I like about them a lot. And they're not fried, and there's very little oil. They're not oily at all. So they're going to be perfect for dipping. I'm just going to scoop this in like this, and I'm ready. Wow. This is some serious salsa. The flavor of the jalapeno really stands out. And the pineapple kind of sets everything back in and makes it a little sweeter. This is a delicious salsa. And the garlic, the parsley, and the onions all really stand out. I also suggest leaving it in the refrigerator for a little longer so that those flavors can all soak in and combine, making the salsa more flavorful. This is a delicious addition to any barbecue, anytime you're entertaining. Feel free to use it as a topping for chicken or for fish as well. Another delicious recipe. Thank you so much for joining me on Running the Kitchen. I'm John. Take care.
Bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. Bambolea, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. No te da perdón de Dios.